Hello once again and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up in this episode we have the news for where Carleigh Amor will be playing his rugby league in 2023. We have news of Paramatta's ideas for Mitchell Moses and also the highlights from Halifax Panthers and York City Knights. So St Helens prop Carleigh Amor, a multi-trophy winning prop forward for Saints ever since he moved from Cumbria and Wakefield to come to St Helens, and has been part of their squad for the last 3 championship wins. He has also been doing a lot of work with rugby league off the field as well as part of the commentary teams, whether it's with the Our League app, Twitch, The Sportsman, BBC, Channel 4, Premier Sports, and also Sky Sports this weekend, and has been very, very well received in that role as a co-commentator, providing the analysis and the player's mentality in certain situations when it comes to the games that he's commentating on. Most of this, well, since about May, Carleigh Amor has been involved in the Warrington squad as he moved there on loan. Amor signed for the Wolves on an initial end-of-season loan so that he could get more game time, but has run into problems so far this season due to injury, curtailing some of that first team rugby league that he's been seeking. But now Carleigh Amor has decided where he will be playing his rugby in 2023, and that is still in the same sort of area, but for Widnes, as he has signed for the 2023 season. Carl's presence in the squad says Widnes will provide benefits to the rest of the players, in particular the forwards at Widnes, as an experienced head who the younger players will be able to learn from both on and off the field. In total, Carleigh Amor has won 4 Super League Grand Finals with St Helens, as well as winning the Challenge Cup with them last year, and has also represented Ireland on 5 occasions, playing for his country in the 2017 World Cup Rugby League World Cup in Australia. He started off his career with Whitehaven, where he was born, and played 25 times in his debut year for Haven after making his debut in 2009. He won the Championship Young Player of the Year award that year in a strong season, which earned him a contract with the Leeds Rhinos for 2010. After a spell back at Whitehaven and another with Wakefield Trinity, Kyle signed for Wakefield for the 2012 season, where he remained for 2 years, scoring 11 times in his 79 appearances under a certain John Keir, who he teams up with at Widnes next year. Carl's performances led him to a move to St Helens in 2018, where he's spent the last 8 years making 211 appearances and scoring 21 tries. It's a statement of intent that signifies the importance of the recruitment and retention to Widnes, with work going on behind to build the strongest squad possible for next year. On signing of his 2023 deal, Kyle said, he is incredibly excited to join the club, and it's been his luck to play for many big clubs in his career, and in no doubt, Widnes is one of those with the history and the support, and he's also looking forward to working with John Keir again also. John played a massive part in my development many years ago. I'm excited to work with the players and improving as a group, helping John out in any way I can, both on and off the field. I've had some terrific mentors throughout my time. Part of your role as a senior player is helping these young players, particularly in the middles. In many ways, if I can pass on as much as I can to these young lads, it can certainly help us going forward. Speaking about the signing of Amor, Head coach John Keir said that this is a massive signing for the Vikings, and there's no doubt about it. Kyle's a good person, but a very, very good rugby league player. I expect him to contribute, definitely on the playing field, but I also expect him to significantly contribute off as well with regards to the culture and our development as a playing group. I'm really looking forward to working with him once again after previously working with him at Wakefield. I think he'll be a significant and a headline-grabbing addition. So, reports coming out of Australia are saying that the Paramatta Eels are looking to tie down Mitchell Moses for the rest of his career. The star halfback, who's played 188 NRL games, has been with Paramatta since 2017, following the start of his career with the West Tigers. Moses has since been in several preliminary finals with the Blue and Gold, but is yet to make the breakthrough for a grand final or premiership. Despite the lack of overall success given the length of time Paramatta's perceived premiership window has been open, the Daily Telegraph is reporting that Moses is set to sign a new long-term deal with the club following the commencement of negotiations. Those negotiations could reportedly turn Moses into an Eel for life, with a deal set to run until the end of the 2027 season. Moses is technically a free agent from November, off contract at the end of 2023, but with the player option in his favour for 2024 to stay at Paramatta. It's understood he will take up that offer to go with an extension for the next 3 years, which will keep him at the Eels until the age of 33, making this likely to be the final time he has to sign on a dotted line in his rugby league career. Our one-time New South Wales State of Origin player, Moses' future at Paramatta has been up in the air in much the same way 17 players will come November the 1st last year, when the club faced a crisis in the contract department, and in much the same way that Brad Arthur's future is uncertain given the lack of success despite the overall strength of the roster over the last couple of years. It is understood if Moses signs for Paramatta, yet again, he will indeed join the 1 million per season club, while it is the Dolphins in the background that are causing a little bit of concern for Paramatta, as it's understood that they have made an inquiry. Moses is believed to want to stay at Paramatta, although talks still have a long way to go. In a career that started back in 2014, where he played 67 times for West Tigers, it is 188 times that he's played for in the NRL, scoring 33 times, as well as scoring 981 points total lifetime. In his representative career, as well as the one-time point for New South Wales, he's played for the Australian Nines team, scoring 4 tries in 4 games, as well as kicking 9 goals. He's played internationally for Lebanon 4 times, scoring 1 try and kicking 8 goals. The World All-Stars in 2017, as well as playing twice for the Prime Minister's 13 representative side, scoring 3 times and kicking 6 goals. He'll be looking to play for Lebanon in the 2021 World Cup if his Australian ambitions are not taken up. But at this moment in time, he's part of the Blue squad to play in the Origin Decider, but it's more than likely he'll take a spectator's role due to the form of Nathan Cleary. Let's turn our attention to the Premier Sports live match of the Betfred Championship. The selected game was between two of the sides vying to cement their place in the top 4 as it comes closer and closer to the end of season playoffs. It is a game between the Halifax Panthers and the York City Knights, being hosted by the Panthers at the Shea Stadium in Halifax. As you can see by the current league table before the game, the Knights were in 4th place, having won 13 of their 17 games, giving them a 2-point lead against their opponents tonight, Halifax Panthers. The last time we saw the Halifax Panthers, they were being absolutely dominant against the Barrows side, while down to 11 men for much of the game. So here are the two teams, starting with Halifax. Simon Ricks starts with 2 changes after Halifax's win over Dewsbury. McComb and Martin miss out as Woodburn Hall comes back, as does Stoltenstall. Walmsley is flying again as he has 17 tries this season, while Tibbs, his centre, is in a rich vein at 2 as he has scored 9 tries in 9 games. While there is an experience with G, Kavanagh and Tangana in the Fax's back row, Leroya and Fairbank can come off the bench to back them up. Both teams played Barrow in the last week or two, and York were the ones who were beaten by the Raiders to gauge where the two teams are at despite their recent run of form. James Ford makes changes, but only enforced ones for the Knights. Matty Marsh is injured, so former Panther Liam Harris is at fullback, while O'Hagan and Ellis are the halfbacks. Jupp is at hooker, with Chris Kirkman, Clarkson and Thompson behind Paulie and Matty Matango. This is going to be a huge game. And it was Halifax that got the scoring on the board, as Woodburn Hall found Walmsley, who did the rest on the left wing. Tangana, Keys, Woodburn Hall, then Walmsley, who went around the York wing of Brown and scored in the corner. That's quite simple try for the 18-try man. Halifax went in again after Dufresne found G and passed it back inside for Murray, who went over just to the right of the post. Tangana was great again with the ball running to the line. G was tripping over and finally got the pass away to his forward partner to score Halifax's second try. Ben Tibbs kept his try-scoring form up and running after a York attack was defused by Woodburn Hall, who streaked away to the end of the pitch. But he knew he was going to be caught, so found Tibbs, and the youngster scored in the corner, thanks to Woodburn Hall. Great vision, great awareness, and great support from the young centre, who's 10 in 10. York got themselves on the scoreboard after Tibbs got the ball out to O'Hagan, whose kick was pounced upon from the York second rower to score their 4-pointer. Another look at that. O'Hagan's kick was fantastic, and we do think that Clarkson did get on the end of that ball. Grounding, not sure. But it was given, and Halifax are in the lead, 18 points to 4. Joe Keys, fantastic with the boot yet again, while York haven't been able to convert their try. We move into the second half, and it's a fantastic bomb by Keys, which was challenged for by, I think it was the swinger, yes it was, Walmsley, and who put Moore under the pressure. And Keys followed up his own kick to Harris under pressure. Keys followed up his own kick to score in the corner. The next try went to Halifax as well, as it was Dufresne who went in from dummy half. After Woodburn Hall was caught up close to the line, the young French halfback decided to show and go and score just next to the play the ball area. Marcus must be disappointed with that defensive effort, as would the York coach. But look at it here. He just dived over, used his small frame. York were next over when Jubb jumps from in halfback, seeing that the marker was down on the floor and getting the ball down over the line, forcing it down. A fantastic effort from the diminutive halfback. The youngster saw that Temby's work had kept one of the markers away and beat the rest of the defenders to the line. In a little bit of a brain fart, Paulie decided to rip the ball out of York Hamlet, which Joe Keys decided to add the 2 for to make it 32 points to 10 in Halifax's favour. But the scoring hadn't been done, as Keys decided to jump down the blind side, and after a couple of passes on, the ball was in the hands of Lachlan Walmsley, who scored his second try of the game to seal it on the final hooter. Fantastic effort from the winger. This left the final score in the Halifax Panthers' favour of 36 points to 10. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way. I want to thank everyone who supported the videos over the weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and have been the biggest viewed videos since I started the episode, with 24 to 48 hours response since I started the channel. So thank you so much for that. I hope it will continue, and I'll bring you all the contents that you need to know, like the highlights said today. Anyway, tell me what your thoughts are of the episode in the comments below. Did you enjoy the Halifax versus York match? Do you think Halifax are the one to challenge the likes of Featherstone and Lee at the top of the table, now that they moved back into 3rd place? What about the news that Carleigh Amor is moving on to Witness? Good or bad news for Warrington, St Helens, Witness fans? And finally, Paramatta Eels trying to give Mitchell Moses a lifetime contract. They want to tie down the star. Don't blame them. But is he £1 million a year rugby player? Don't know. Anyway, comment. Please tell me what's going on. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. But in the meantime, I wish you all the best. So please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.